So we are finally back for the My Hero Academia 421 spoilers. It was a long break week, guys, but here we are. Let's get into it. Before we start, of course, big thank you to Rikasu on Twitter for the translations, and thank you guys for all the love on my last couple My Hero videos. I really appreciate it. If you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. The chapter begins with most of Class A and some other heroes arriving on the battlefield, and each one begins to state their reason for continuing to fight, and they conclude with the chapter title, We Are Here. AFO says that he should have been destroyed with Shigaraki. However, when he heard the sound of Yuichi's vestige shattering, his world lost all of its color. He gave up his ambition, and then no attack from Deku could overcome the pain in his loss. AFO states that now he understands that it's tragedies that make people stronger. He then activates various quirks and transforms his arms into these weird gun cannon wings. But Sero says that he disagrees with AFO's statement. Sero says that because his life isn't full of ups and downs like AFO, he got stronger through regular daily training. Also, tragedies made life very difficult for a certain friend of his. That's when we see Endeavor and Shoto come out of the portals. Oh, I am so glad that Hori remembered that Shoto existed. It feels like it's been forever since we've seen Endeavor or Shoto, so big ups to you, Hori. Zero says that these tragedies shouldn't exist. Endeavor and Shoto use Flashfire Fist on AFO, and we see a flashback of the UA robots taking Rei. Natsu says that she has reached her limit after helping other civilians. He says that Endeavor staying there will only raise her temperature, so he better keep fighting somewhere else. Zero holds them both with his tape and says that he's been thinking about this topic ever since he learned that Shoto had defeated Dabi back in Kamino. Ike then comes out of the portals and shouts for all the heroes to move forward, saying that this is today's last big mission. AFO says that he's not feeling a hint of emotion even though he's facing so many wounded heroes, and that makes him a little sad. It's also a little bit of an oxymoron, but I'll let that pass, Ori. 13 arrives riding on Hound Dog and pulls AFO with her black hole while Gang Orca, Shishakura, and other heroes try to attack him. AFO then goes for an attack, and Burnin and some other heroes try to change its trajectory, but it's too fast and too strong. Everybody continues to attack. Deku tries to get to them, but he falls to the ground. Aizawa says that Aries' horn only rewound his body back a few minutes, to just before he lost his arms. He still has damage from the battle. Deku says that he no longer has One for All, or the other's quirks, but he still has some embers inside of him, just like All Might back in Kamino. Aizawa hands over the All Might shirt that civilian gave him, and Deku puts it on. Deku, of course, recognizes the shirt right away, and Ayama offers his hand, telling them to run together. We need you, and you need us. Deku remembers when he reached his hand to Ayama and gets emotional. The civilians are watching the battle from the shelter and are amazed to see the heroes fighting together. Deku-san, shouts Eri. Big bro Midoriya, shouts Kodu. Deku, says Gran Torino. Do your best. The last page shows Deku running with the All Might shirt on. Wow, so this was definitely a building chapter. It was more about setting up what's to come and kind of punching to the feelings. It definitely wasn't a action-based chapter or even a big revelations chapter, but that's all right. Not every chapter needs to be big and bombastic. Although it is interesting to hear that Deku does still have the embers of One for All, which of course, we've all thought that that might be true, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do with those embers and how long they last. Also, some great moments with Ayama and all the others coming together. Very much felt like the Avengers, this is your moment chapter. Let me know what you guys thought. Like I said, easygoing chapter for the most part, pretty enjoyable. Let me know what you thought down below, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe. We are trying to build this channel, so every little bit helps. Thank you. Bye.